Hi guys, this is Magical Lady Duchess, and this is my video on surviving an Aries and dating them. Alright, so first things first. Dating an Aries is a really intense, bumpy fucking ride. Say man, if you're into fucking and fighting, that is the sign for you. Man, two things Aries love doing. They love fucking and they love fighting. Whew. The Aries is a fire sign, let's be clear, and they are really intense. Like, you could be at a club or something and somebody step on your shoes, or they spill something on your goddamn shoes, or they spill a cocktail and they don't offer to apologize, or I mean, shit, they can step on, they can say excuse me, and I'm like, did she call me a bitch? That's the Aries. Like, say man, they will put that person in their place, check the fuck out of them, and they might fight. They might fight. Aries are like that. Fucking and fighting. Fucking, fighting, and flirting. That's Aries. Fucking fighting. Yeah, the three F's for Aries. But no, for real. They are really, really good if you want to have that friend that will fight somebody for you. They're the ones. So I'm just playing. All right, so they are an aggressive sign. They're very adventurous, very fiery sign. They love to dress. They are like some fashion divas in men. They will stunt on your ass. So if you are fucking with a Aries and you are going out with this bitch, please make sure and understand and know this bitch gonna be dressed to the nines. She's probably gonna outdo you, so don't be offended. That's just how they naturally are. They probably even don't own a pair of jeans, and if they do, they're gonna spruce it up with some heels and a nice blazer. That's how Aries are. They're really into that. They're edgy but fashionable. They would like to get flued out. Aries love to get flued out. They love they love traveling and going places. They are adventurous. It is never boring with the Aries. Aries females, let me get on them real quick. So Aries females, they are very friendly. They're very forthright, and they like you to show that you're interested in them. I mean, they kind of like a clingy type a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But they don't want you to be clingy to them. I know. That's Aries woman. That's what she is. She will not play by anybody's rules. She's just not going to do that. It's ruled by the planet of Mars, and it is the symbol of war. Like I said, let's go back to what I just said. Fucking, fighting, and flirting. That is a motherfucking fire sign of an Aries. They are fearless leaders. They, right off the bat, if an Aries is attracted to you and she's a female, darling, you're gonna know. She's gonna be putting them titties up. She's gonna be very affectionate and aggressively so. So you can't be really shy when it comes to an Aries woman. You just have to go on and say, girl, let's go and do this. And take her out on a date. Because she's gonna flirt with you, and every time you talk, she's gonna touch you and, you know, grab. That's her. Do things unorthodox, do things, be adventurous. They don't like to be bored, and they like the word I am, the words I am. They love to talk about themselves. A man too. So dating the Aries, just know they're going to talk a lot about themselves, and you better look like you interested, because if you ain't interested, you're going to have some problems. They love attention. And I'm not talking about, they're like right here. I need your eyes right here, right here. Yeah, that's how an Aries woman is. Like, they will, like, listen to you too, but it needs to be about them. I'm sorry. And be truthful. When you're talking about yourself, be honest and forthright, and tell her everything up front so she can make a decision if she want to fuck with you or not. Don't try to play no mind games with an Aries. She really don't like that, and that bitch will cuss you out. Don't try to conceal no parts of your character. She hate dishonesty. She hate like the flip side of shit. No. If she suspect any fucking thing and you being less than being honest with her, you can kind of like cut your losses, because she gonna be ready to leave you alone. Like, if you have kids, be upfront. Don't be fucking having 2 or 3 kids and shit, and 2 or 3 different baby mamas and shit, and you ain't told her, and she find out on her own because the bitch is so inquisitive. she gonna ask questions and talk about, you know, they're very loyal. You know what I'm saying? Very loyal companion. But y'all gonna have fun. Very adventurous. They love to be flued out. Did I say they like to be flued out? And let me tell you about an Aries woman too. She's not the type to like look at you and you might not be dressed a certain kind of way and she be like, oh, I don't fuck with him because he ain't got no J's on. She's more like the person that she will look beyond what she see. Okay, he kind of set up and I seen he had on some dress shoes and football socks, but I can work with that. I can teach him to wear regular socks, dress socks to go with the dress shoes. He just needs somebody to, so she's not going to judge that. Now, I'm not saying that she wants somebody ugly and with a big bell pepper nose, but what I am saying is she will work with what she got. You know what I'm saying? She can be a little bit judgy and she can be considered kind of rude at first or whatever, but those are just like, if she don't like you, she'll probably be like that. But other than that, she will look beyond the impression. And let me tell you this, she thinks for herself as a sun sign. So she's not going to really listen to other people and be like, oh, what you think about this person? Or she's going to be like, no, I'll make my own decision. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. Many blessings. She's going to be like that. Trust may be a problem. Trust is always an issue for anybody born under the sign of Aries. Because they mean what they say, they expect for everybody to speak the truth to them. So as a result, like many Aries have been taken advantage of repeatedly because they're trusting. But once you fuck over them, you're done, baby. Once that trust is misplaced, you will never get it back. And you will have some very hurtful consequences your goddamn self fucking with Aries. You know, they supportive. They, you know, if you approach her correctly, let her know what's up. You find her very friendly, very helpful, very loyal. And quite possibly at the end of the day, that's like the only person you have to depend on is that Aries woman. So she is everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't underestimate her. Because if she asks you a question, please trust her. No, she already knows. She Aries. They know. You know, they don't give up easily and they only like relax when they have achieved their goal. You know, she's going to be loyal. She's going to be a good friend. She's going to be confident. You know, she could be a little bitch. But, you know, other than that, you can get over that. You know what I'm saying? Don't take this woman for granted. Don't like do shit and she feel like you're not appreciating her efforts. With no explanation, she would just stop. So show your appreciation for her because she feeds on that. Fight for her. You know, she wants to be, you know, she wants you to fight for her. Aries women crazy. A little bit. A lot. But she gonna love you though. She gonna love you. 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 She might start off a certain kind of way too, but as she fall in love, she will be so humble to the relationship and stuff like that. You know, she really will. She really, really will. Now, the men, they are the same. You know, if you're curious about like dating an Aries man, you know, I don't blame you really. They could be kind of complicated though. Very passionate people. Very passionate, very cavalier, the men. They could talk you out your drawers real careful, so be careful with that because they tentatively like to fuck on the first date, okay? They're very spontaneous, passionate. They're very romantic. Like, you would get roses, all of that, baby. They would give it to you. It'll never be boring, but you will on the first date. Like, they really like that shit. They, like, I'm not going to wait. It's my time. What's up? You got some drawers on? So being in a relationship or dating him, like I said, is never boring. If you ever met an Aries man, you almost instantaneously always want to do something. You know, these guys, they don't know how to stay still. So if you are earth sign like me, I don't really know how that'll work because I'm very grounded. It's hard for me to move around. They not like that. They just gone. Let's go. He's always down for whatever. Doesn't mean, you know, you have to be the same per se, but you got to be very flexible to date a Aries man. They also need validation. Aries men love validation. Like Aries men tend to be a little bit more on the egotistical side. So when they doing something right, they want to hear it. I'm doing something right. Tell me. Thank you. This can come at a fault because they always want to be recognized for something. It's like, what have you recognized today that I've done for you? Thanks for saying that yesterday, but let's focus on today in the energy of today. Am I giving you good energy? Okay. Tell me that. So they're like that. Thank you goes like a long way with him. Showing him that you love him. He will take some flowers sent to him as well. He like that. Aries men are full of passion. So they consider everything like a great deal. Like if he's making you happy, tell him that you making him happy. He likes that. They also can be very antsy. They're very pretty active. So Netflix and chill, like doing that with them. You might do it one time because he got a little cold and he don't really want to go nowhere. But they kind of like to be on the go. You know what I'm saying? They like outside type of people, you know. So if you're very prissy and stuff like that, I don't know just how well that will mesh. Okay. Always be ready for something spontaneous, like fucking in a car and stuff like that. Aries men are known, let's fuck in a church parking lot or something. I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know. I've dated Aries. I don't know. I'm not telling you my experiences. I'm just saying, you know, I heard and felt. But anyway, when they love, they are in it for the long haul if you are the right partner. Like speaking, like they love to hang out with you, but if he really like you, everybody gonna know that he like you. You know, casual dating can be fun per se, but they really want to know that they not wasting their time because they need to know, are you gonna honor me? A lot. They're loyal and they work hard. Aries men work hard. They are actually like workaholics. Yeah, they are. So it's like, don't be complaining because he ain't there or he's not like a lot of time or whatever, because he's looking at the harder I work, the more money I make, and the more I can go spend, because just as hard as he work, he parted the same way. Aries men are really good for that. So if you're the type of woman that want him to be up under you all the time and he gonna be like, you know, when I'm home I'm broke, you know what I'm saying, I can't be at two places at one time. That's the Aries man. So that's his personality, so remember that. He is the quintessential, I'm living my best life. That's him. He ain't got time to go back and forth with no motherfucking body. That's him. He's the master of I'm living my best life. Aries men don't have time to fool around about things that they ain't passionate about. So, bitch, if Aries man is kicking it with you, he's kicking it with you. He want to be with you. Now, you just got to do your part, and he going to do his part, and y'all get it on. They do tentatively sometimes need to have their space. You know, because all of that passion can be exhausting. They expending all of that damn energy. Women too. So these guys and women, they like to decompress and to kind of like gather themselves. It's so hard for them to be so wonderful and great and passionate all the time, right? Right. So they, you know, need that space. Passionate, patience, not passionate. Patience is not their thing. Aries are not patient. Especially if they decompressing. And I'm talking about men, especially. They're not really patient for that. You know, it's like just accept him for his faults and all and just know everything does come from a really good place with him. And it's like, what's up? So to me, that's like the quintessential of like the Aries men and the women. They are natural born leaders. They know how to take charge. They could be downright fearless people. They will do some shit. They kind of hard to predict, always spontaneous. They do have a rebellious streak. Very straightforward. They don't have time for bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They are like that puppy that you found and took care of. They will be loyal to the end if you giving it to them. They are opinionated. They like to hear their own motherfucking voice, and they like a Taurus. They could be blunt as fuck. However, they could be the sweetest person, or they could be your fucking worst nightmare. You choose. Remember what I said. They're the 3 F's. Fucking, fighting, and flirting. That's the Aries. I hope you guys enjoyed my video on how to survive a Aries in dating. Leave your comments below. Tell me about your experiences about dating Aries. male or female. Let me know. Let me know what you thought about this video. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you. Many blessings to you guys. You guys can go on my website at magicalLadyDuchess.com for readings and consultations. You can just choose that tab and choose the reading or consultation that best fits your needs. Or you can go to my MLDHolisticHealing.com website, where I actually have a metaphysical store out of Dallas, and I sell pretty much everything from crystals to herbs to everything else. So with that being said, many blessings to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me what you think, and ashe.